What is like QUOKKA.JS? Let's start to say it's like QUOKKA.JS is a rapid development playground for JavaScript and TypeScript. So it runs your code as you type and display you like the results of your code. Let's go and see like why you need to use an extension such as QUOKKA.JS. Maybe you are testing a library, maybe you are just like testing some snippets of your code. Sometimes you just like have like an idea, you want to create like a small MVP for your project, but you don't want to like switch to create environment and then it's like write the code in your editor, go and testing somewhere else. That's where an extension like QUOKKA.js is very helpful, because like you can test your code, run your code immediately while you stay on your favorite editor. I think it's like the extension works for VS Code, for Atom and JetBrains editors. I use like VS Code on my job as a software developer, so it's like there where I found it, like in the marketplace. So there are like two versions of the Quokka extension. There is like a community edition and a pro edition. So like we are going to discuss like the community edition because that's what I use my job as a developer. But it's like I think like you get like so much already from the free version. I think the most important thing is like you find like so many online platform out there. They do just exact same things, but I think the advantage of using an extension like that is that you stay in your favorite editor that you already set up with all the things, all the extension you like. So it's like you don't have this context switch between environments. Second things, like after you install it, you need zero configuration. You can already start using it, and I will show you how in few minutes. And I think that is like it's super valuable. Another thing is like it supports JavaScript, TypeScript, and BABEL out of the box, so you don't have to configure anything. And I think so. It's like you can start writing on Quokka file in JavaScript or a new TypeScript file, and it will work. So what Quokka give you as an extension is like the main feature. I think is like is live feedback. So it's like you write your code, Quokka runs the code immediately and show you like the output. Let's see how it works in the editor. Okay, first things we are going to see is like how you can install Quokka. So I'm using VS Code, so it's like I'm showing like how to install in VS Code. For sure you will find like documentation how to install it in other editors. This is my favorite editor right now. You go to the marketplace and write Quokka, and you will see like here is like Quokka from Wallaby.js. That must be like, yeah, is the creator of the extension. You install it, of course it's installed now, and let's close this. You just in VS Code you just like use Command Shift P to open the search, and then writing Quokka will tell you, for example, you can write new files in TypeScript or JavaScript, or run Quokka on an already present file on your project. We will start like a JavaScript file. So as I say, like one of the main feature of Quokka is live feedback, and what I mean is like that while you write the code, it will already run your code and show you the output. So let's write const str, and we have like the Quokka string. And now just because I do console log str, here it show you like Quokka, and it's the result what is inside the variable str. Now if there was an error because I was misspelling this variable, it will also tell you that there was an error. And here actually you have like some kind of live feedback. There are like some square. The square can be green, red, yellow, or gray. And green is like when everything is successful, red when there is an error on that line, gray if it's like that code and that line has not been executed. Now let's create a function fn that give you a return 1 plus 1. It tell you that the return plus 1 plus 1 has never been executed. Now if I do fn, it becomes green, because it means it's like, okay, here I'm executing the code and the code is returning 1+1, so it's like it's passing through this branch of the code. And the same you can see if I do like fn equal to, then do console log it is true, else console log not true. And as you see, of course, because this is like will be true, will pass through this branch but not this. Okay, another things I want to show you is using TypeScript. So we'll start TypeScript file. Let's try to create like a recursive solution for the Fibonacci sequence. Let's call it fib num. It takes like a number, a return a number, and then if num is equal or less than 1, return 1, otherwise return fib num minus 2 plus fib num minus 1. And you see that it's like we have like 2 gray squares, so it's like the code coverage that this line had never been passed. So it's like, let's do fib of 2, const result Fibonacci of 2, and then we have a result. It will run here, so it's like we will have like a live version like 10, 20, 30. How to install it on VSCode and everything, so it's like the docs are very well documented, and you will see some of the features that I described, and then it's like in the bottom you find like even more features that is like I'm not currently using, so I didn't even explore them. And then one other things about QUOKKA is that you can create your own user plugin, so you can extend the extension with your plugin. That's all for today. Hope this video was helpful. Like this video, subscribe if you're not already, and see you the next video. Bye.